Uh, well, I got a problem, and it's been created. Let me turn this off.
All right, what's going on?
There. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better. Thank you.
Yes. But I'm finding out I've been lied to, and I don't appreciate my position. And here's specifically what happened. I have several items in my cart, and I'm buying out of that cart as I'm able. And I had two like items in the cart, and I purchased one
Mm.
mistakenly thinking it was the other. I called and asked about a return and was told that if I put it back on the card that I used, it would take a very long time to get the money back. And if I put it back and took it to my nearest drop zone was an option for me, that I would get the money back within hours. And that money, I specifically asked, and I have it recorded. I record all these conversations, that yes, I could use that for any purchase. I said any purchase or just those sold or shipped or whatever by Amazon. Got to have Amazon's name on it. No, no, this is for anything that Amazon. All right, okay. And how long will that take? He said within hours. So I come home, I try to make the purchase for the other item, and I see the dollar amount's not there. And now I've been on the phone for almost 30 minutes trying to get an idea of why not. And when I just got through speaking with the other representative, it was not only put on the card after my original payment method, which is going to take the longest time available, possible, then when I asked her to straighten that out, she said that she still could. When I asked that it be applied to this dollar amount, said no, it's not an item that Amazon handles. And I went the hell off. So that constitutes fraud, I believe. And I have, again, I have that recorded. I have this recorded of her telling me quite the opposite. Meanwhile, this is going to be my last attempt to try to get Amazon to stand behind what they said that they would do. Let me take a picture of this item so everybody can see what we're talking about. This item for $18. Is that what it is there? So, bud, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to make this purchase, and I want that dollar amount to reflect from that card, or wherever my money is. I need my money to go to this purchase. Is that something you'll help me with?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm enthused to hear that, bud, and I appreciate it. And I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's been quite frustrating and upsetting to me. And it's extreme measures that I'm sorry that I hope I'm the only person that has to go through this. But I shudder to think, bud, because I'm gonna let you in on something that I have become privy to about Amazon and eBay, and Walmart thinks they're gonna get in on it too. But I'll explain that to you at the end of the conversation.
Understood. So this is in regards to the 1508, correct?
Yes, sir. I believe that is the dollar amount in question.
For the throttle grip?
That's correct.
All right. So the previous agent, the lady you were speaking to before me, did resubmit that, and the gift card is currently on your account and ready to be used. Typically, it takes like 1 to 2 hours to get on there, but it is already on there. So all that would need to be done at this point would be to simply place the order for the item that you're intending to get. But that those funds are there, and an Amazon gift card applies to any purchase that is made on Amazon, regardless of who ships and sells it.
What? what just happened. So let me try that again. Well, for some reason, it doesn't appear to be in the cart now. I wonder how that could be.
That I'm not sure.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a older page.
Are you
So,
looking for the Craze motorcycle 7/8s?
this looks like I'm getting charged $3.74 for this item. That's what it looks like to me.
It's for the Craze motorcycle 7/8 handlebar hand grips.
No, it's another throttle. It's of course it doesn't say here. I can't scroll up and down until I hit the bike grip, electric bike throttle grip, electric scooter, battery voltage LED indicator, battery for power electric bicycles for 1751. Now hit this button again. That $3.74 is what I'm going to, in fact, be charged for this item.
Yeah, that would be the difference between what you were refunded versus what this item costs you.
And that's going to get here Thursday. All right. That's all right. That's getting here at all. Well, Bud, I am sorry I had to bother you. And I don't know who I spoke to. You seem to be aware of the previous representative that spoke to me. Well, it would be the one that I spoke to, not prior to that, because, wait. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was last night. It was the one prior to that. So that's the one that started all this. That said it was going to be one that issued, put the money back on the wrong thing, told me one thing, don't apply to that. And I suspected as much. And so now here's the thing that I promised to share with you that I don't think I'm going to be able to. But let's see. How many customers would you think Jeff Bezos got about now with Amazon? Safe to say 1 billion?
Tens of millions.
Tens of millions. Not quite 1 billion. Let's go with 10 million, just so we can do some math. And tens and stuff, they're easy to add. We know it's more than that. But let's go with 10 million. So 1% of 10 million is 1 million. Okay. So that happens to be what I feel like I am in, Bud. I'm not just 1%. What is your acceptable loss ratio? You share that with me? Is that 4%?
That's not something I'm privy to.
See, but everybody has one, and it can be as high as 4%. Hell, it can be higher. But most entities try to get within 3 or 4%. That's acceptable. Looks good on paper. Don't mind sharing that information until you realize that if it's even 1%, again, that's 1 million people. And my little order was under $20. But my usual order, if you look on my history, I just bought a welder for it was $150, but blah, blah, blah. So the breaking, let's just call it an average order of $50 that Amazon ties up 1% on purpose. On purpose. Something went wrong. We're sorry. Call us back in a few days. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Let us put it back on your card. And the bottom line on that is 30 to 45 days, you'll have to pay that money back. So roughly a month. So that's a solid month that you've got $50 million sitting in an account that rotates around the clock every month. coming in, you pay out. It comes in, you pay out. That's 12 months a year, $50 million. That's a lot of interest, bud, that goes in somebody's pocket. Now, do you think that they're not doing it? You think Walmart's not doing it? I've been a customer with these people too long to all of a sudden, and you can't blame everything on that itis, because this was happening just before that itis struck. And now we got some kind of monkey thing coming out. Oh, what will it be next? But that's regardless. That's why I feel that this is absolutely on purpose. But no, bud, I appreciate very much that you helped me with this, because I record everything, and I will put this on just as I don't believe it. I just actually don't believe it that it was this simple. Yet this is what it took. Also, I've got 3 people involved on this, and it is ultimately my fault. But we were headed off as a result, or a resolution. It was headed in a completely opposite direction, and I appreciate you helping me straighten that out.
Not a problem, man. If there's ever anything you need and you don't feel you're getting the help that you should be.
God, I hope not. Again, I hope this has to be an isolated instance, right? So hopefully I won't bother you.
Absolutely. But even if it's just a question and you don't feel that you're getting your question answered, you can ask for a supervisor at any time. We're more than happy to jump on and try to help you.
I'm getting there, but unfortunately, I've called so many times. I think I can almost just come in and take up where somebody walk out the door. You could put me in this spot. I can have a job at Amazon. Hello, this is Amazon customer service. Can I help you? Do you have your order number? Can I take your email? Can I send you a yes, I know all that stuff. But anyway, again, thank you very much.
Not a problem. You have a great afternoon.
Yes, sir. You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Look, I can't even hold it. I'm shaking like a leaf here. Every time. I guarantee you what wouldn't happen if I hadn't. Anyway, thank you, Jesus, right? Thank you, Jesus. I'm sorry to have to drag you in it again, but you know, yeah, it takes your help every time, don't it? Oh Lord, I'd say y'all come join me, but yeah, don't don't join none of this. You ain't gonna like it. Here, find you something good to watch on YouTube.